This little bob is everything. Oh, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Prescription Nurse, your daily dose to living well. I'm Shandra Eldridge, your nurse consultant, and I'm back with another beauty video. And in today's video, I'm going to be just putting on some makeup as usual, and I'm going to be using Fenty beauty products. Now y'all know it's a shame. I've been having these Fenty products probably for well over 8 or 9 months now, and I'm just now getting around to trying the foundation, and I love it. I love the way my skin looks. It is just gorgeous. So that's what this video is going to be about, and if you're interested, just keep watching. So how's everybody been doing? Hopefully everybody's doing well, trying to stay COVID free. Hopefully you all are taking care of yourself. I've been trying to do more self-care. Haven't been doing the greatest job at it because I've just been busy with work. Being a healthcare provider is very stressful, and it just takes a lot out of you, and there is no excuse for not taking care of yourself, but I've just been really tired. So anyway, I'm gonna do a nice makeup look for you guys today using Fenty products. So let's just get on into it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is my brows. Y'all know how I like to do my brows. I do have a liner from Fenty. This is the Brow MVP. So we're gonna start with this. I've never used this before, so I don't really know how it's gonna come out, but we'll see. I'm gonna move my mirror just a little bit closer to me so we can start. So of course, you know, you just want to trace your brows, the natural flow of your brows. Now I'm real partial to my Almay pencil, but we'll see if this works. So far, so good. I like the pencil so far. It's not as smooth as my Almay pencil. You kind of have to press, put a little bit more pressure. Yeah, this is the Beauty MVP Brow MVP. And so far, it's not really like my favorite. I would definitely want to use my Almay. Now I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Concealer. This is Pro Filter Concealer. This is a really light color, and of course, you know, I like to go light. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trace my brows. Y'all know how I do it. Just a little bit. I'm just going to go right underneath. And like I said, this is a really light concealer, but I like to use a lighter concealer anyway. So, and I like it light because it really does define the brows and give it that freshly done look. And the key to it is blending it. You really have to make sure you blend well. That's really the key to having a flawless look with your makeup, is the blending. So once you have that, now I'm just gonna go in and blend this in. I like to use this brush, and I like to use the excess concealer as a primer for my lids, for my eyeshadow. So if you put too much, it's okay, just bring it down on your lids. And I'm just gonna blend this in a little bit. Now that pencil, I'm so used to my Almay. I don't know, y'all. I like it, but I don't like it. One brow looks funny, but I'm gonna keep on going. It might come out all right at the end. So once you have your brows kind of the way you want them, I think this is gonna be okay for now. This one kind of looks off to me for some reason, but I'm gonna keep going. So this one, I don't really know if I like it. It's a little bit harder to fill your brows in with it. The pencil is not as soft, so the verdict is still out. It's not bad, but it's just not something that I prefer to use. I typically like to do my eyeshadow, but I'm gonna go ahead and do my foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the primer and just prime. And of course, you know, primer is gonna fill in those pores and give you that smooth canvas to work with. And I love how this primer smells. Oh, that smells really, that smells nice. I like that. So now what I'm gonna go ahead and do, we're gonna try this foundation. I don't know if I'm gonna use a brush. I'm gonna use a brush, a foundation brush. Let's see if this is gonna be my color. It's a little dark, more of a reddish tone, but okay, not bad. I like it. I think this color will work. It's not bad. I love this foundation just because it smells so good. And it's not too bad. I think the color is good. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell like if it's gonna blend, but this looks like it's gonna be okay. It's a little dark and has a more reddish undertone. I think it'll work. You can really tell when you look in the natural sunlight if it's really a good shade for you. But sometimes it's hard for me to tell because when I'm putting it on, it looks really, really dark, and then when it oxidizes, it looks fine. So it's kind of hard to tell, but I do like this foundation. So far, so good. This is supposed to be a soft matte long wear foundation. And I like it so far. It's pretty good. I'm gonna put a little bit more on. It is very soft and it's buildable coverage, so like if you want to put more, if you just want a light coverage, if you want more, like at that neck, you can use more. I really like the foundation, guys. The foundation is pretty. I like it. That would be a yes for me. All right, so the next step I'm going to do, once I get this hair out of the way. So I would say this Fenty foundation so far, so good. I really do like it. I like the color. I probably could use maybe a little bit lighter, maybe one shade lighter, because for the winter time I will lighten up a little bit. But I actually think this looks really good. It's almost perfect. Like from what I can see in the camera, it looks perfect. But who knows what it's gonna look like when I get out in the natural sunlight. But so far so good, I like the foundation. Now we're gonna move on to the concealer. I'm gonna conceal under my under eye. And I'm just gonna do a little bit. I don't want too much. I'm gonna start just with my under eye. And I'm gonna use a brush I wanna use a brush to pat in the concealer, because I really kind of just want it under my eye. So now I'm just patting it where I want it. Like nice, soft pats. Because the idea is for it to fill in any lines or wrinkles and conceal your dark spots. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and just kind of blend it out. And then now I'm gonna apply a little bit on my forehead here. And then I'm just gonna do a thin line here. Just a little bit here and here. And just kind of blend it. You see how you don't need a lot of it because it just kind of spreads and does its own thing. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a little bit of the setting powder and I'm not gonna do a whole lot of contouring because I just really don't want to do that. The setting powder is very, very loose and it's getting all over everything. So now I'm gonna be using the Fenty Beauty setting powder. It is very, very fine, which I like. I'm gonna take a little bit of it. It comes with this, and I got just a little small one. I think it's like a trial size one because, you know, I wear a lot of makeup, but I don't wear a lot of makeup. It's not something that I put on every day, so I didn't get the big one. Especially since we've been wearing masks, I really don't put on too much makeup. So I'm gonna go in and just pat under my eye. It's gonna look a little messy to begin with. Boy, these little press-on nails has been giving me the blues. They just don't want to stay on. So I'm just gonna go and so I'm gonna be going in with the setting powder. I've already started and I'm putting a little setting powder. Like I said, it's gonna be a little messy to begin with. So I'm gonna put a little bit here. It is very fine, so you don't need a lot of it. As you can see, it's all on my shirt. Don't need a lot of it at all. Like, it's still coming off of this. That would be my only complaint. Like, it is very, very fine and loose. Like, it's almost like you waste a lot of it because it just comes out everywhere, all over the place. So like I said, I'm not going to do a lot of contouring. I just wanted to kind of put that on a little bit. I'm going to contour with the bronzer because I love the bronzer. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is just kind of brush all of this off. And then you'll see what I'm going to do when I use the bronzer. I do not want to bake or anything like that. I just kind of want it to set my under eye get all those fine lines and wrinkles. I have kind of hide a little bit of those. You see how that is? It kind of just smooth everything out. All right, now the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to do my eyeshadow look, because that'll give the makeup time to set and we can really see how it looks. So I have these two palettes from Fenty. I'm gonna use the neutral tone or natural tone. It looks like this. I think I'm gonna use, I don't even know if I wanna do any shimmer. I may do a little shimmer, but I think for the first color, I'm gonna go in with this light orange color right here. And I'm just gonna put that all up top here. I love this color, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Now the only thing, let's see on the back, she has, it's called Fire Freak. Fire, now I love Fire Freak, it is pretty. Fire Freak, it's fire. So I'm just gonna go back and forth and just blend, nice circular motion, because I want it to be all over this area in the crease and just be, you know, I have hooded eyes too, so it's kind of hard to see my lids. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. The one thing I do like about Rhianna and her makeup line is when you listen to her, how she put everything together in her story, she really wanted to take her time. She just didn't want to throw anything out there because she knew that it would, you know, sell because she's a celebrity. She really wanted to put out a really good product, and she did. She did this, and I mean, her products are really, really good. The formulas, look how smooth. This is pigmented. I mean, it's just pretty. So the next color I'm going to be going in with is going to be, it's called Shots Fired. So we're gonna go in with Shots Fired, and we're gonna put that on our lid. And I'm not gonna do like a cut crease or anything. I'm just really gonna just put these colors on just the way they are. So I'm gonna go right here. Now I do have on these individual lashes, and sometimes it makes it hard to put your makeup on. I just love this colors. Oh my God. I love, love, love these colors. You ain't better tell me nothing. I already can see this now. Y'all better get ready because I'm about to show out on the gram when I finish with this look. Y'all don't pay me no attention. But this is really pretty though. I love the color. Shots Fired. As you notice, I'm kind of blending it in with the orange color on top. And the key too is having good brushes. And this is a really good brush. This is, I don't know where I got this from, to be honest, but it's a good brush because it's just easy, light, very fluffy. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be going in the corner with this dark brown color. And I'm just going to go right here and just kind of blend it all in the corner. Now this brush is kind of too big for that, for what I'm trying to do. So I just need like a little, like this brush will probably work. You see how small it is, and it's kind of like got a little angle, a little tip on it. That's what I want. And I just want to go right here. Just kind of right in the corner in that crease area. And then just kind of blend it upward. You're not losing your orange color. And then I'm going to go in with the orange color and then just kind of on top. See how nice that looks? And then I'm going to go on the other eye and do the same thing, just in the corner and in the crease. I love wearing strips. I used to hate strips. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of times the reason why we don't like things is because we don't know how to use them. And once I learned how to use them, it's just like I fell in love with them. I like these because you can just get up and they're already on your face. They're already on your eyelids, but when you have to put the strips on, you know, you got to wait for the glue to dry, and I'm always in a hurry, running late, so these are more convenient for me, but I like the strips because these things get all twisted and look crazy. Alright, so I am just about done with the eyeshadow look. And I used this palette from Fenty Beauty. It's one of the Snap Shadow palettes. And I'm just going to go in just to finish out blending with the orange color. I think this was called Fire Freak. So I'm going back in with a little Fire Freak. just to kind of tie it all together. And then one more time with Shots Fired right here in the corners. Now, I will be honest, I really don't like doing liner when I have the individual lashes on, because you have to clean in that, and sometimes it's really hard to get in there and clean it if you want it to be clean, because then I end up cleaning it really well and then all my lashes fall out. So I don't know if that's something I want to do, but you know what, let's give it a try. So now we're going to be going in with the Fenty Beauty, this is called Fly Liner. So we're going to try the Fly Liner, and I'm just going to do a thin, you know, I got these lashes on, just a thin wing. I don't want anything too thick. This one is super thick, so I'm gonna have to fix it. So how I'm gonna do that, see, and I hate when that happens. So I gotta fix this. I'm just gonna take a little bit makeup remover wipe and just kind of thin it out a little bit. That's all you gotta do there. And then you just take your brush that you had that color on, whatever shadow color, and you just go over it. Take a little bit and just dab on top of it, and it just disappears. There we go. Just do a little bit on the other side. So far I like all the Fenty products. I'm here for it. Very, very nice, smooth application. The textures, the formulas are perfect. Easy to apply. I have no complaints. So now what I'm gonna do is, how I like to contour a little bit, is just with her bronzer Mocha Mami, and I usually just take a little bit on my chin area, my forehead, and then my cheek, just like that. I just go on the side of it, and then right here. I'm telling y'all, it works. It doesn't look like much, but, and then I'll take a smaller brush just to kind of contour on the side of my nose with it. Just like a thin, I love this bronzer. And then what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to take on the highlighter. It's so pretty. And I'm just gonna put a little bit on my cheeks. Well, just kinda here. Just a little. Oh, that is just too pretty. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. Just gonna highlight. And then I'm gonna take a little small dot of it and put on the tip of my nose, just a little bit. And then I'm gonna buff it out because I don't want it to be too strong. And then I usually like to do some liner under my eyes, but I guess I can do a little bit, just a light black. I don't like using liquid because I think the liquid sometimes it just runs, makes my eyes water. And then I'm going to take the Fenty Beauty mascara and I'm just going to do my lower lashes. And remember, this is just a natural, soft glam, neutral look, nothing too much. So now the next step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a little bit of the cream blush. I have, this is called Cheeks Out. Cheeks Out, huh? I'm just gonna take a little bit on my finger here and then just like on the apples of your cheeks. Oh, I love that. That is so nice. And it's very subtle. You can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but it's very subtle. And I don't want like a whole bunch of blush on. So I think that's really good the way that it is. I'm gonna go back in just a little bit. I see where this could be filled in a little bit more. I'm gonna have to do another look with these products. I really like these products. Look at this foundation. It looks flawless. Like, I'm really loving it. I'm loving it, I'm loving it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off with the lips. And I have these 3 colors here, and I think I'm gonna go with this cream I do have some other colors too. I have these ones. This is like a, almost like that orange color. And I cannot even see this. I'm not gonna even, not today. We're gonna try, I like this color. I don't know what color it is because I can't see it, but I will find it for you. I just gotta go stand over by the window. Let's see. It's really, really small, y'all. But I'm gonna do the lips. I'm gonna put this on first and then I'll, oh, I love it. This is like a matte cream. This is so pretty. And then I'm just gonna go in with, let me see, I want a brown liner. I think it'd be nice on this color. What y'all think? Like a little chocolate around the lips. Or maybe, let's just try this burgundy a little bit because I just want it to, yeah, I like this. Now I don't have any of the Fenty lip liners, but this is Black Opal and I love their lip liners. And the last thing you want to do is save your work. So you want to set your makeup. I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter. Y'all, let me tell y'all, just stay safe out there. You know, I'm learning how to talk and do makeup at the same time, but I want to get more comfortable talking and doing my makeup. But it's kind of hard when you have in your mind you trying to do a tutorial, but then you want to talk about other stuff, and I just don't want to be all over the place. But please, please, please take care of yourself. Try to, you know, do what's best for you. You know, wear your mask, wash your hands. You know, if you still have to social distance, do that. Just do whatever it takes, and don't worry about all the noise and all the stuff that people are saying, what to do, what not to do. You know your situation. Just take care of yourself. I'm not going to sit up here and tell you what to do and what not to do. I just recommend wearing your mask, washing your hands. You know, if you feel like you need to get the vaccine, get the vaccine. Do your research. Just take care of yourself. But anyway, moving on, I'm going to go ahead and finish this look up and I'll be right back. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Matte Powder Foundation because I get a real oily, so my nose is the first thing. So I'm going to just take a little bit of powder, just kind of go over my whole face, just a little bit. And yes, hunty, I am ready. I love it. Definitely grown women vibes. You can wear this to work. It's not too much. I love this look. Nice soft glam look. Everyday look if you like. I don't really feel like it's too much. I love it. And that is it, my friends. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want more information, drop me a comment below on any of the products. Check out the description box. I'll have all the products listed there. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned to Prescription Nurse. Now that's your daily dose.